Out with the old, in with the new.
So this week I will be aiming to run 70 miles. This will be my highest mileage week ever. What I'm attempting to do in the series this week is show you what I eat, how much I sleep, what mileage I'm running each day, what my paces are, what the temperature was, what the humidity was at the time, and I am also going to be doing something that I do not typically do. I am going to be counting calories and really trying to focus on, frankly, if not losing actual weight, trying to lose, if nothing else, inches. And hopefully really losing some fat, because to be quite honest with you about it, I do have fat to lose. And I think this morning when I took my measurements, I was surprised at least one of them. And this is after running last week 55 miles. So yeah, so this morning I have an 18 miler. We'll see how I do. I am wearing my new Saucony Tempest shoes. They look identical to the ones that I had before because they're the same color. And anyone who has seen my, actually at this point, most popular video ever, Shoe Panic, about the Saucony Tempest 1 and the release of the Saucony Tempest 2, you know that I've been wearing my other Sauconys for nearly a year. Thursday was my last run in those shoes. They concluded a 55-mile week. I am excited about the new Tempest. So I just finished 18 miles. I did it in 3 hours, 6 minutes, 8 seconds for an average pace of 10 minutes, 20 seconds per mile. The first 6 miles I did in under an hour. And then it seemed I started losing the pace by around mile 9. And then it just seemed to take longer for many of the miles. This was the first time I ever trained with Martin Goo. I did this because 2 reasons. One, I've learned that we're supposed to be having Martin gel on the Chicago Marathon course. And the other reason is because I was under the impression that Martin is more of a high-performing gel substance that should improve your performance. But what I found is that, as I said, my minute per mile actually got slower the longer I went. I'm not sure if that's a function of having run 55 miles last week with a long run of, what was it, 13 or 15, I can't remember, miles on Thursday. So maybe it's just fatigue, or if it's just that the Martin gel isn't for me. We'll continue to work on that and tweak it. So this is day 2. I have 7 miles planned today. This is August 26th, Monday in the morning, late morning. 3 miles of speed work and 4 miles of just running at a decent pace. This is also the day I'm going to try to use the GoPro. I will say, I don't know how Kafuzi does it, and he runs with his GoPro for entire marathons, so all 26.2 miles.
This is the first time I've used this GoPro for filming since January. I used it for one video. So you will be on this journey with me, and let's see how it goes. I'm gonna try to use it for the warm-up. I'm going for 8 400-meter repeats and 2 800-meter repeats for a total of 3 miles of speed work. Let's see how I do. I do not have high expectations. It's really hot. So that was a pace of, well, it was 2 minutes 7 seconds and a pace of 8 minutes 26 seconds. Really bad, but it's really hot. So I rested for about 2 hours after the trip, and now I'm starting a little after 9 in the morning. It's becoming a hot and quite humid day. Ideally, I would have been out here 2 hours ago, but something had to give. I had to get some sleep after that drive. So yeah, the good thing is I'll be back on a path that is shaded, and let's see how I do. Today on the agenda is 8 miles at the beginning of the day, 4 miles later, breaking it up. It was at 6. So a total of actually 14 miles today. I set out to do 8 miles. I did 8 miles. It was a torture run. I stopped after 4 miles for at least 5 minutes just to collect myself. I was wringing in water, just like I had been swimming in a pool. Then I ran another 2 miles and I had to take another break. It's that bad out. Then I wrapped it up. So it's done. I don't remember the pace. I'll put it up on the screen. But it's so bad that I took this shirt off that I was wearing at the end. It's Thursday. I'm scheduled to do 15 miles this morning. It's not even 7 o'clock. It's already 78 degrees and 87% humidity. Let's see how I do. That was rough. I started around 7:20. It's 10:46. I didn't even get 15 miles in. I ran 5 miles and I was soaking wet and overheating, and I had to lie down on a bench. Thank God there was a bench. I'm taking this off to show you just how much sweat I accumulated from this run. And I'm being attacked by gnats on top of everything else. So I'm at 65 miles, 65.1. My goal for the week, the first time ever in my life, running 70. In fact, I've never run 65 miles over the course of a week. So I've already exceeded prior mileage per week. But so I'm looking at 5 tomorrow. I was hoping to only have to do 3. About to hear a chime. miles! We did it. We did it. I should say I did it. But you helped me along. Filming this has made me responsible to the process and keep my goals in line and honor them. I never once did strength training this week. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. It's just, you know, the first time I've ever run this many miles, and wow, what a challenge for your schedule. So, yeah, I'll get it together. Get back into the stretching, and should have been doing that, but I'm gonna be honest, didn't do it. And I know that all of those things are important for training, keeping you healthy, injury-free. I have to say, I feel no issues with my legs or hips, and I hope that I didn't jinx myself by saying that. I kept with the nutrition plan. As I told you, one of my goals this week, even though it's controversial, to lose weight, really to lose fat, because I feel that it would help me, it will help me, hopefully, with my marathon performance, and if nothing else, just make me feel better. So when I'm out there, I feel a little bit, you know, lighter on my feet, which I have to say, I felt this week as the days have gone on, and today, wow, it felt really, really good. to not have that extra jiggle, and I can I can feel the difference, and I'm sure a little bit of extra weight does slow you down.